Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode in my Sparta campaign for the Wars of the Gods mod on the Wrath of Sparta campaign map. And we're picking up where we left off in the last episode with this ambush of the army of Argos, who has trespassed through our territory. We managed to ambush them, and we ambushed them so close to the city of Sparta itself that the garrison will be coming in as reinforcements. However, I hope that we will not need them in this battle. So you can see the Argos infantry, cavalry, and skirmishers all in a nice long line. So we'll take a look at how I deployed my forces, and then we'll get the battle started. So I had at my disposal a lot of different deployables, so I put a lot of these caltrops here on the hill just in case the Argos cavalry decides to charge up at my Helot javelin men. I've also got the burning balls here that I will be sending right down into the midst of the cavalry. I do have them in a pretty good position. I think they will roll down the hill and not backwards into my own men. And then I've got a double line of stakes as well, again, just in case the cavalry does decide to charge over here. But I've got all of my hoplites over on this side of the battlefield. Let's take a look at them. So first off, we got the what do we have here? We've got the Spartan hoplites. So I think we have seen a few of these in the last episode, but really cool nonetheless. And then we have two of the Mora of Elios. So let's take a look at them. So yeah, looking pretty close to the Spartan hoplites, I would say. They're a little bit, their shields are a little bit more to the yellow and red, I would say, the light red. So very, very cool. And then, of course, my general is over on this flank. We've got Archidemos. So he is, where is he? I would assume he's this guy right here. So that is the general's bodyguard. He's actually got a centaur on his shield. Very, very cool. And then over on the other side, I've got all of my swords. So I've got 3 units of the Spartan heavy swordsmen. They do have a peel, I believe, that they can throw before moving into combat with their gladius, is it called? I know that the Romans had a sword called a gladius, but I think that the Greeks also had a similar sword. And these are definitely one of my favorite units so far. Look how awesome these guys look. So awesome. Look at these shields. Like, very 300-esque, like, especially this one is right out of the Spartan movie 300, but we've, what are these called? I think they're the Spartan Heavy Swordsmen. Very, very cool. I think similar stats to the Spartan Armored Swordsmen, but I just love the full bronze armor with the bronze shield. Again, they do have a pila as well. And way over here, I've also got my light cavalry, which I'm going to be sending right into their skirmishers. And I do have a couple of barricades here, just to kind of funnel them, these archers in, so they can't really escape to the right or left. And then I did put some sharp stone beds down here, but unfortunately, they're not really going to be of that much use. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this battle, and I'm going to right away get them to activate these. I wanted you guys to activate these, not to walk into the way of them. Oh dear.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
That's not very good. But anyways, let's go ahead and go after these archers here. Did a decent... Yeah, it's doing a decent amount of damage. Very, very nice.
Our general is under attack.
My general's in a little bit of trouble, so I'm going to have to send some units to go and help against the cavalry, although they are quite depleted already. Let's continue pushing in against the archers here. And let's push with the swordsmen as well. Let's actually put them into attack formation.
The men are wavering.
Looks like my cavalry is wavering. I mean, that's okay. They're pretty easily replaceable. And let's go ahead and grab my Spartan hoplites as well and send them into battle. And I do have some extra reinforcements. We can bring them into the battlefield as well, but I'm not sure we're really going to need it, to be honest.
Men flee the field of battle.
Yeah, let's see these Roman heavy swordsmen in combat here against the light cavalry. They should be absolutely slaughtering them. Oh, they look amazing. Well done on the models of these heavy swords. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, but we do kind of need to focus. We are going up against the Argos hoplites as well. These guys are actually in hoplite walls, so let's go ahead and release them from that so that they can get some good charges in. And let's send our cavalry in to combat their cavalry, and let's get right into the fighting here. Again, watching these Spartan armored swordsmen fighting the light hoplites of Argos. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought that was going to be a kill. And let's just take a quick look at what's going on around the battlefield. So my general could definitely help out over here, I would say. Archers and javelins are kind of doing their thing. Actually, the javelins are out of ammunition already. We don't really have to run them down, though, because it is an ambush battle, so we should be fine. And let's just group all of this infantry into one big group. And let's just send them into attack as well. Don't really need the archers, I don't think. Here comes a nice rear charge from my general's bodyguard. Nice. Just look at this battlefield. Just pockets of fighting everywhere on the battle map. And whose infantry is this? I believe this is Argos infantry. Let's continue to press the advantage here. We got some Spartan U's coming in to bolster the lines of the Spartan heavy swordsmen here. And we can actually flank around these units here. Although it looks like the hoplite swordsmen are about to break. And do I have any cavalry left over? Here's some cavalry. Let's see if I can get my cavalry out. I kind of left them in melee when they really shouldn't have been. And what's breaking over here? The Mora of Elios. Yeah, so we're actually struggling a bit over here. Due to the general's bodyguard, I believe, as well. But they're about to break. I should actually use some of my abilities here. There we go. Steady, men! Yeah, they've completely shattered. Very nice. So that is a huge success for us against Argos, losing one of their main armies in an ambush. Well, they shouldn't have trespassed in my territory.
The enemy general.
There we go.
Dead.
Beautiful. And I believe since they are in forced march that they will be completely dead, so we don't really have to run them down. So let's go ahead and end it. A decisive victory for Sparta, but what did we really expect? And there we go. So they lost over 3,000 men, us losing just over 1,000. But look at the kills on these archers. Really impressive. 180, 211, 176, 148, and 76. So well done there. The Mora of Elios, 239 and 152. General getting 150 kills. Hoplites, the Spartan hoplites aren't super OP, but the Spartan armored swordsmen did well. And looks like the heavy swordsmen did pretty well. And not too many kills on these guys. They were kind of just used as flanking forces. So let's go ahead and just kill the captives. Oh, what? They were able to get away. Oh, that's kind of annoying. But, I mean, the damage is done. They're not really going to be able to do anything with that army. They're not going to be able to take any of our forces. So who is this? Is this our noble? So I think he's doing upkeep reduction for us. We could get more campaign movement range. Corruption, merchant payoff. Is there anything that helps reduce the upkeep any further? Critical success, assassination. -6 upkeep. Yeah, so it's down here. So let's go for that. And then the next time we should be able to grab it. Now, are our armies ready? Because we have this one sitting here. They could come in to attack us. I do have this army as well. This is from the tribe of Ellis, or the Ellis clan that we took in the last episode by Confederation. I'm thinking maybe we should get a few units in here just to bolster our ranks. A Grayer and Axeman, though, like, that's not very useful. What can we hire here? Only Spartan Helid Javelins, that's it, eh? We've recruited the maximum number of our Spartan youths. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, unfortunately, the population mechanic or the population submod is still not working. I think I found out why. It's due to the fact that I'm using the new and updated mod launcher that CA pushed out a couple of weeks ago, and I tried to go back to the old mod launcher, but I can't actually opt into the beta programs. I don't have an option to get the drop-down menu to select the old launcher. So I'll look into that, and hopefully we'll have it for next episode. But, I mean, we could go in against Argos itself. It would be basically a 20 stack plus 4. We do have some pretty good units in here, and a lot of swordsmen. And we've got Gandalf the Grey over here. Oh, and that also reminds me, Joe wanted to rename an army 2 minutes Turkish. So servants of Sharon, which one do I like the least? The enemies of Circe. The sons of Ares will keep for sure. That's Leonidas. No, what is this? Leonidas? The enemies of Circe. So let's call this one 2 minutes Turkish for Joe there. Oops. There we are. And let's give him an octopus for now. Very good. Okay, so we were considering building up this temple here to help with the sanitation. I would expect that this should be province-wide, but it doesn't look like it is, which is very interesting. However, our public order here is quite solid, so I might actually convert this to something different. Up here as well, we're building everything that we can, and I think we're just kind of chilling at Oreos because we're going to have to go back to Lamia to put down a rebellion. Although that will help us with some more public order, so let's get that. And we're one more turn and we'll finish the civic technology. Looking at our diplomacy here, we could see if the Achaean League wants to confederate.
Greetings, honored guest.
Not yet. Let's go ahead and get a trade agreement. What? They don't want a trade agreement?
Speaking as will please.
Do they not like me for some reason? No, they're very friendly. We're military allies with Corinthos. And Melos, I'm not going after them right now.
Bless us both with skillful tongues, that we may speak our parts well.
I am steadfast, so it's kind of strange that they're not wanting trade with me. Don't know what that's all about. We could try and get peace with Rhodes. No, they don't want it. These guys I could probably just go destroy, but not right now. The Ionian League as well. I don't really have the ability to go after them.
You have my attention.
Alright, fair enough. So it looks like diplomacy is off the table for now. But once we grab these two provinces... Actually, yeah, it's good that Melos didn't accept trade because I'm going to have to go against them pretty soon if I want to complete the entire province. So we will move up against these guys very shortly. If we pop into the city, will that give us some more replenishment? 2 turns to replenish. Wow, that is very quick. We have so much to choose from here, too, as far as units are concerned. Oh, yes, and let's put him back in fortified. If they come over here and attack, I would much rather that than them go after Olympia here. I guess we could get a little more cavalry. And we've got a lot of javelins already. Sure, why not? And I think that is it. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, hold on. We've got an assigned skill for the Thunderbolts of Zeus. So, let's see. Melee defense skill for all units would be good. Or melee attack. Oh, what did I... So I went after this to get night battles. Okay. Don't remember why I did that, but... Campaign movement range would also be very good to have. Research rate, I mean... Once the research is done, that's kind of a wasted skill. Mercenaries, not going to be hiring many mercenaries. Alright, let's go for this, because this will give campaign movement range at its tier 3 slot. Increased missile attack range for all units. Wow, that is very useful. Enables into the breach. Okay, so let's go for that one first. Oh, we can actually level it up twice. So actually, let's get one of each. And then we'll continue leveling up those. Very good. So I think that is everything. I think, actually, are we maxed out on dignitaries? I think we were as of last turn. We could get a spy. Who do I want to spy on, though? I can see most of the map just because we're military allies with a lot of these people. Fair enough. We'll just leave that for now. Oh, nice. That's perfect. So now we'll be able to go in at Chalcis. I was worried when Athens brought up that other army. But looks like either the Boeotian League or Corinthos just destroyed them for me.
I humbly propose
What?
this, in the hope that you will see the merit of closer ties with our people.
With the Persian Empire, really. I mean, they're way stronger than us, but... I mean, I guess they're not really liked by most of our enemies. They're liked by Athens, though. Corinthus likes them. Or wait, if we go like this, what do they think? Yeah, see, okay, so a lot of them don't like, so I'm going to say no to that for now. I don't want to be dragged into all of their wars. Okay, Argos, what are you doing? Okay, so they're coming over here to attack us. Fair enough. What? What is this? Oh, because I guess they're bringing out the settlement. Oh, gosh. Light hoplites. We don't have much cav. I'm going to have to retreat from that, unfortunately. And if he pursues, that would be fine. Okay, he's just going to sit there. Okay. Now I can't retreat. So he brought in, what, some calves, slingers. That army doesn't look too menacing. It's just this army that I'm worried about. What is light cavalry? So is that like my light cavalry? It looks like. It's mostly light hoplites or light hoplites. Oh, King Leonidas, have I put you to the sword? I'm not too sure. So they basically have 1,000 more men than we do. We're gonna have to fight this though. If I auto-resolve it, he's gonna die. So I will see you guys on the battlefield. Alright guys, welcome to the battlefield, and luckily we do also have the ability to have these deployables, so hopefully we will be able to get a ton of kills on the enemy forces and even the fight just a little bit. And also we have this absolutely epic terrain to be able to form our defense. So let's go ahead and take a look at that while the enemy is moving forwards. Hang on. I gotta run my general over here, though, because I completely forgot about him, but he should be alright. He should make it over here in time. I'm hoping. They do have some cavalry, so that is a little bit concerning. But anyways, yeah, so we've got our swordsmen, our Spartan heavy swordsmen on this flank here. We've got, obviously, the barricades to prohibit them from flanking around. We've got the stakes set up in the front lines to defend our infantry from cavalry charges. And I've just littered the fields with a bunch of brimstone pits and sharp stone beds and whatnot. And on this flank, we also have the Spartan armored swords. We've got our archers in the center, and then I've got my cavalry way on the wings. But my general is probably not going to make it in time. We'll have to see. I'm going to send my cavalry out to try and defend him as he makes his way forwards. Let's go ahead and fast forward, though. He's just such a slow-moving unit. That's the only problem. But the cavalry looks to be not too eager to move against us. I have no idea if this entire block is completely hidden, though. It's quite possible that it is. But, I mean, the Argos reinforcements are way behind the main army. Or, sorry, the main army is way behind the small forces that did push ahead. And it looks like they are starting to come this way now. But it looks like my general just escaped peril there. So, yeah, that was definitely a noob move by me. Totally forgetting about poor King Leonidas. I do kind of want to push against these archers, but the problem is that they have just as much cavalry as I do, and one of their units is actually really good. Yeah, they've got some light citizen cavalry, which I think are better than my just standard light cavalry. Let's keep going. Oh, you can make it, General. You can make it. You gotta actually watch out for all the traps I set up, though. I don't want you getting killed on any traps. I think we're good as long as we stay to the right of this caltrop here. Whew, looks like we're good. Oh, actually, the citizen cavalry is coming in pretty hot here.
Right into the devil!
Come on, General, you can do it. Get to the lines, get to the lines. They're going into wedge formation? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Keep peeling back, keep peeling back. They're going to discover the rest of our units very shortly here.
Our general is under attack.
Cavalry! Advance!
Okay, let's try and stop them from moving in here. Oh, nice volley there from the light cavalry. Bravely allowing our general to escape. But yeah, here comes the full fury of the Argos cavalry regiment as well. General, just keep pulling back. You need to get up here ASAP. Nice. Thank you for not coming into the battle, though. I spoke too soon. Let's push in here now, get a volley on this light cavalry unit. Did shatter that other cavalry, so that's good.
The men are wavering.
No, don't waver. I may need you. Ooh, yeah. Cavalry is wrecked. Oh well, saved the general though. That's what I mainly cared about.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
That's alright. This light cavalry is pretty garbage. They served their purpose by saving King Leonidas.
Quick march! At speed!
So let's see what they do now. Looks like they may run through some of the caltrops, which that's exactly what they're doing. And yes, onto the stakes as well. Excellent. And right into the hoplites, which is not going to serve them at all. That's going to be just a slaughter.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, I really just don't need you to talk at all. Thanks, though. I got this. Very nice. Yep, that cavalry's getting absolutely wrecked by my archers. And how are we looking over here? Send the general in to support the flanks. The armored swordsmen are getting surrounded there by the light cavalry. Nice. We are holding strong, despite the fact that we have lost our cavalry. Alright, just come back, that's fine. Oh, actually, are they going to challenge you? I mean, if the light cav wants to go into melee with heavy spears, the Royal Spartans, then I guess be my guest. But the rest of the army is taking so long to make it to the battlefield. That's why I wish I still had my cavalry so I could run down all these archers.
Swords.
But yeah, nothing over here either.
Ready.
Yes, they are wavering. Don't get too far away from your men. He's probably exhausted. Oh, he's fresh, actually. Nice. Okay, just form up on the flank over here if you can. I mean, if the light cavalry moves into charge, though, we'll just turn and counter charge. Yep, here we go. Here we go, hoplite wall. Oh, slaughter this cavalry. Oh, yes, Argos. Oh, wow. Wow, these Royal Spartans are actually really good against cavalry, which they should be, because they are spears.
Double time. At speed.
Alright, so let's fast forward. Wait for the rest of them to start making their way forwards. And I'm really glad that they didn't all push on this flank, because I actually didn't put any of my traps on this flank. It's all in this center location. So if they continue forwards here, we should be alright. Only problem is we're completely hidden, so I want to make sure that they'll be able to find us. Let's, can I spread out my archers a little bit more? Not really. Or what about down here? Yeah, I can down here. That should work. Give them a little bit more coverage. Yeah, they're coming right for us, though, which is excellent. And they have to make the attack, too. And the light hoplites, by the time they get up to this hilltop to face our Spartans, they're going to be pretty exhausted. We're kind of facing way down the hilltop here, but I did want to deploy a little ways down so that the archers would kind of have more of the high ground to just fire down onto the enemies as they do approach. There we go.
The unwashed bastards. They're fighting back.
And they are setting off some of the traps, which is good. The brimstone pots. Keep firing. Well done, well done. So how many are getting killed to these caltrops? Or here comes the brimstone pits, I believe. Oh, wait! Oh, they're not deploying near the fiery balls. The fireballs. That's too bad. But yeah, taking a lot of damage from these archers here. The light hoplites. Very nice. They do have some legitimate hoplites right in the center, but the rest of them are mostly light. And their archers are getting wrecked, which is excellent. Oh, they are moving over here.
Ready for orders.
Let's see if we can push them down here. Yes, go! Oh, yes. Actually, didn't really hit that many. They seem to have dodged that. Oh well, it was a valid attempt. We tried. So let's press our advantage over here on the flanks. Same thing over here. We're going to move our units out of the trees and flank around. Let's watch this clash here. The light hoplites versus the Spartan armored swordsmen. Have to be wary though, because this probably isn't all of their forces. Yeah, I see they've got some hoplite swordsmen there, and they've got their general as well. But I think we have this.
We await your command. Orders! At your service. Spartans! Ready for orders. Ready and waiting.
Did are these set off already? I gotta be careful not to kill any of my own men on those. Actually, let's just grab these two and move them over here on the flanks a bit. Yeah, those guys are getting absolutely slaughtered. Excellent. Hoplites are holding a little better, but they are starting to waver. They're actually not really even successfully getting into melee. They're just being annihilated by my archers. Oh. We did have some floating shields, but they did disappear. That's a pretty sweet screenshot, though. So they're actually doing some damage to my front line, too? Not really, because we're in hoplite phalanx, so I think they're doing all right.
Archers, understood.
And they're actually sending their javelin men into melee now.
Advance! Melee troops.
Yeah, I should never doubt the might of Sparta. Oh, hold on. We've got a hoplite general over here who seems to be doing quite well. That's fine. Let's actually get this unit set up behind the general. Simatoflex hoplites. Here we go. Here's a nice countercharge. Beautiful. There we go. We got a levitating shield, guys. There's some magic on this battlefield. Yeah, and there we go. They are just absolutely shattering. Which is excellent. Let's send my general over here. And except for these guys, because they are... Hold on. Not those guys, because they're in melee. Let's have them move forwards off the hilltop as well. Yeah, that general is getting wiped out. And we're just going to have to chase these archers all day long, I guess. Here we go, General v. General. They do have the support of these guys, though, which is a little concerning. Let's break these guys at a hoplite wall. We need to come and save the general. Same with the swords over here. Yeah, that's not good. Ooh. Leonidas, hold. Yeah, he's kind of getting flanked around a little bit. We need these heavy swordsmen here. Defend the king! Oh, he's getting wrecked. Oh, that is not good. He actually wasn't in hoplite phalanx, which is interesting. Okay, come over here. Let's flank around the hoplite swordsman. Yeah, they are doing a number on him. Please, please say I don't lose Leonidas in my third battle with Sparta. Hold, General! There we go, they shattered. Excellent. Excellent. That's actually a pretty sweet screenshot. Just all of the Spartans chasing them down. And did we catch these guys yet? I think we're getting there. And yeah, these archers, try and fire on those if you can. Same here. And let's just fast forward. We're going to have to just be running these guys down until they finally decide to stop moving and stand their ground. But again, see, this is where the cavalry would have been very useful because they'll be able to retreat and recover, unfortunately. Oh, actually, my archers are all out of ammunition at this point. Stop running, you cowards. Face the Spartan armored... No, if I was one of these archers, I would not face the Spartan armored sword in melee. So I can't even blame them. But yeah, they're basically going to run to the edge of the map. Oh, no. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do. But let's just take a look at this mountainside here. All of the bloodshed that went on. But excellent terrain. I couldn't have asked for better terrain to defend against the overwhelming odds. And there's a light cavalry all slaughtered. Then we move over to the flanks. You can see a lot of the cavalry dead over here on this hilltop. We'll call this the Rock of Leonidas, where he took his stand against the might of Argos. Okay, why are you just letting them volley at you, man? Come on, let's go. Where is the red line from here? Can't even see. Oh, yeah, it's getting close-ish. I'm surprised the army penalty hasn't kicked in yet, to be honest. You almost got them in melee. Come on. Yep, they broke in. Excellent. So just slaughter them. We might be able to catch these guys in melee as well. Yep, they just moved in. Perfect. We do want to try and run down as many as we can. You actually just let those guys get away. Okay, cool. But it'll be less for us to deal with. And I don't think we lost any full units aside from the cavalry, which is excellent. Yeah, we're not gonna catch any of them. Fair enough. So a heroic victory. So a very fitting victory. And I think this is Leonidas' first battle. So that is great indeed. Good foreboding for the rest of the campaign. So there we have it again. Oh, actually, most of those units have been completely wiped out, which is really good to see. They lost 3,925 with only 500 remaining. We lost 700 men. Looking at the kills there, Leonidas, 155. High kills there, 463 with the armored hoplites, 552. Wow. Armored swordsmen, mixed bag. Some high, some not. Cavalry really sacrificing themselves, but luckily they did hang on. And then a good 1,000 kills with the archers altogether. Excellent.
Finding shelter.
And just like that in the basically one episode, all of Argos's military power has just been crippled. Their armies have been completely wiped out. Wow. Full stack much, Epirus? My goodness. Ally attacked. The Thessalian League is attacking Corinthos. Yeah, we'll enter on the war side of the ally. Oh, here they come. Agent hindered. That's fine. Research complete. Increase in rank of... Yeah, of course. Very good. So this... I can't quite reach him. If he does move in, he's not going to be able to take any of these territories. And actually, if I just quickly take a look at the mercenary pool here, there's not much that he can hire, so that's good. So, with this army then, what I'm thinking is we move forwards here. So let's move there, and then Leonidas can come, or sorry, who is this, Archidemos, can move right in behind. And here we go. We've got a pretty good auto-resolve option here. Let me know if you guys want to see this battle in the comments down below. Even in overwhelming odds, though, just watching the Spartans do what they do best is definitely fun to watch. But that is all the time we have for today, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.